Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. I just want to give you another inspirational word that I received this past weekend at church, mind you, but it really helped me kind of take this step, this leap of faith, if you will. I don't know if you got anything that's like you feel like you're hitting a roadblock in life and things are just like not panning out the way you thought, and you feel like something's happening, right? Like, why is this going on the way it is? Why is my business drying up? Why is everybody moving away from me? Or, why do I have all this pull in a certain direction that's not the direction I'm currently going? Well, I can tell you from experience that maybe God just is closing those doors that you've had open, and you are positioned for greatness in a different direction. I believe that God is right now providing what we consider is called a wealth transfer, great wealth transfer. And it could look in many different directions for us. I mean, like, could be somebody tripping over and, a box of gold, or could be somebody walking into a new business and it absolutely exploding for them. Could be them moving to a new area and finding the person of their dreams, the house of their dreams, the life of their dreams. Who knows what it is? But God positions us and closes doors that keeps us from that direction, from going in a different direction, I should say. He closes the doors that keeps us from going in a different direction so that he can kind of steer us towards the direction he has for us. And I see that happen in my own life. But what it takes is that act of faith, that one act of faith, that stepping out of the boat period where Peter and Jesus meet and Jesus is on the shore and they're like, they're in the boat, the disciples are in the boat, and he just got done feeding the 5,000, and Jesus starts walking on water, and they see him, and they're like, what is going on? There's a storm going all around them. Like, waves are crazy, winds, whistling, and it's just nuts out there. It's like hurricane type weather. But Jesus is walking on the water, and they said, Jesus, if that's you, call us to come to you. And Jesus said one word: come. That's all it took. One word. So, who jumps out of the boat? The only one to jump out of the boat was Peter. Peter took that first step, the first step of faith. He stepped in the water, and it was like standing on concrete. He had his eyes focused on Jesus. He had his everything focused on Jesus, and Jesus was rewarding him. That you keep your eyes focused on me and not on the storm around you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to let you walk on water. Do the unthinkable, the never happened before type event. And that's what I feel like he's doing in my life. And I think that might be what he's doing in your life too. So what is that one act of faith? What is that thing? You may be one email away. You may be one conversation away. You may be one door away from your great wealth transfer happening. So my encouragement to you is, whatever that is in your life, take that act of faith. Take that step. Get out of the boat, so to speak. If you do, God will reward you. Jesus, if you keep your eyes on Jesus and not on the storm around you, he'll move mountains for you. It's that mustard seed of faith. Mustard seed, the tiniest seed that we have on this earth. Mustard seed. You have that 1 ounce, not even ounce, that one mustard seed of faith. Step out of that boat, walk on the water. That's what he's saying to do. He's saying, come to me. I got you. So if this resonates to you, man, share it. Share it with everybody you know, because you never know who needs this word. I needed a word that I almost didn't get. I was at church. I have a bruised elbow and I can't sit down on the chair. So I was standing in the back of the church and everybody wanted me to leave because it's a security issue of standing in the back of the church where my church is. Like, it was a security issue. And I had people telling me, all the ushers, hey, you can't stand here. We need you to go either take a seat or you can go out to the lobby. I was like, listen, I can't hear out there because it's too loud. And it's not, this guy's a soft-spoken dude. And I can't sit down. So this is my only way of getting the message. And I said, please, let me just stand here. That's what this message was all about, was the act of faith, the Peter stepping out of the boat and Jesus picking him up out of the water after he lost his eyes. Lost his sight on him. So he was looking at him, concentrating on Jesus, and then he looked at the storm around. He was like, holy crap, what's going on around me? And he fell through the water, and he was like, Jesus, save me, please. And Jesus brought him back up, carried him back to the boat. Jesus carried a grown man back to a boat. Think about the context of that. He's walking on water, so now he takes an extra 200 pounds on him, and now he's continuing to walk on the water? That's a miracle, bro. That is what miracles are all about. When you go to God, go to Jesus, and you say, I need you. I need you to save me. Take me on your shoulders. Jesus is like, hop on. Let's go, brother. So my encouragement is, take that step of faith. Get out of the boat. Go for a walk on the water with Jesus. You're going to see things happen in your life that you can't even imagine. All right. I will see you next time. Hopefully I got a couple more videos I need to do. God's been pushing me. Here's my stepping on the water. This is my stepping out of the boat. This is not my forte, guys. But I'm stepping out of the boat. Making these videos for you or whoever needs to hear it. Send it to somebody. Let the miracles happen in somebody's life. This is a great wealth transfer that Jesus has for you. Get it. Go for it. Step out of the boat. He will guide you to your fortunes. All right, guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.